In the wake of Judge Aileen Cannon's dismissal of the classified documents case, a figure that you might not have expected to be a part of this story has suddenly entered. And I immediately remembered what he had written about this that helped to set up this dismissal. That is Clarence Thomas, as you're seeing in that B-roll. So 2 weeks before Aileen Cannon dismissed the classified documents case, Thomas essentially prodded her into doing just that. In a concurring opinion to Trump v. US, so that's the absolute immunity ruling, the US Supreme Court ruling that gave him that over official acts, the hard-right Justice Clarence Thomas sketched a legal roadmap that Cannon then duly followed. So he, like her, argued that the appointments clause did not allow for the appointment of Jack Smith in this case. So he didn't mention Cannon by name in doing this, obviously, although he knows which cases are out there, and he knows that the Trump legal team has provided this sort of challenge to the appointment of Jack Smith when it comes to the federal the classified documents case. So he said that lower courts should look into, quote, essential questions concerning the special counsel's appointment before proceeding with Smith's prosecutions, obviously including this case. So Cannon quickly added this thinking to her 93-page judgment by citing his concurring opinion in Trump v. US 3 times. For primary justification for the dismissal, she argued that no statute exists giving Merrick Garland, US Attorney General, the authority to appoint a special counsel like Smith. And I just want to remind everyone of what we talked about yesterday. To be very clear, going back 50 years, almost every special counsel has been challenged in this sort of way. Special counsels appointed by Democrats have been challenged in this way. Special counsels appointed by Republicans have been challenged in this way. Do you recall any of them having their appointments reversed by a federal judge? You could have made this sort of argument for the last 50 years. They tried and they failed, and lower courts, appeals courts, Supreme Courts always upheld that obviously you can appoint these special counsels. Both sides of the aisle do it. It was only now that he's facing these special counsels that they have a problem with it. And I will remind you, by the way, I'm not talking about like back to the Watergate era and only then. The special counsel looking into Hunter Biden was challenged in this way, and his appointment was upheld, as it always has been year after year, decade after decade. Only now, once again, when it's to the benefit of Donald Trump, suddenly the precedent of multiple levels of our judiciary, including the Supreme Court, counts for literally nothing. And so that's how you get to this. And look, do you want to be, you can be mad at Clarence Thomas if you want to, you can be mad at Judge Aileen Cannon. I doubt they communicated about this. And I'm sure maybe Clarence Thomas has wanted to destroy this for a very long time, but it is certainly timely that in addition to providing the absolute immunity to presidents going forward, also now it is going to be significantly harder for any of them to be investigated for any of their illegal acts.
When you click the join button and become a tier 2 member, you get access to all of our weekly top 10 lists. What are you waiting for?